On silent.
Yeah, I did.
Or do not disturb is what I mean. Okay.
Silent mode on means it's silent, right?
Yeah, but I have mine on do not disturb.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Hello. Happy Monday. Eyes back, y'all. I hope everybody is doing good. Hope y'all are ready for the info today. Let me wait for my people. Hey, my YouTube and my Facebook family. How y'all doing? Hey, Kimberly. How are you? Okay. Hey, Genteria. I've been seeing your messages, honey. I promise today was a rough day. I will get back to you today. I promise. You know I like making you wait. All right, y'all. This one is going to be some... Whew, I'm telling you, man. There's just so much stuff going on. I'm just at disbelief at what they are, and I say they is the government are looking for. Okay, thank you. Elizabeth said my sound. She says my sound. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. So can you hear me, Elizabeth? Hey, Carolyn. How y'all doing? I just want to make sure. Okay, thank you, Kamisha. I appreciate that. Hey, Carolyn. All right. So that was my main thing, making sure y'all can hear me. I got to get my water because this is going to be crazy. So y'all might as well get ready to start asking me a lot of questions. Just because. All right. So, okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, y'all. So first thing first, thank y'all for being here. Another Monday. Y'all know every time I get off with y'all, last Monday to this Monday is always some new stuff. So I am gonna go over that, but I do want to run down some quick little things for everybody so we make sure we're all on the same page. Okay. If y'all don't know, we've been talking about this. IRS is adding all of those new agents, okay? 87,000 to be exact. They are going to bring on 8,700 IRS auditors for the next 10 years. Now, I just want y'all to follow me. Now, this could just be a coincidence, but I doubt it, okay? The IRS auditors are going to be brought on over the next 10 years. Speaking of IRS auditors, if anybody is looking for a job, the IRS is definitely hiring, okay? If you follow me on TikTok, your first time, please follow. I promise you're going to love this information, okay? The IRS is hiring. So if y'all looking for a job, no, you do not have to be an auditor. You can be the individual that answer the 800 number and say, I'm sorry, I don't have no information. You need to call back, okay? Because basically that's what they're giving y'all when we do call. So if you have not, all right, please, everybody, make sure you don't file all your past year's taxes. Let's just keep it real, okay? I'm only going to speak on stuff that I have seen. Even if you are a person that does not normally file taxes, whether that's you're on Social Security, disability, whatever it may be, if you don't file taxes just because you lazy and forgot, this is not the time to forget. I would stress that you go and make sure you have an account created at the IRS website so that you can get your information. What I mean by information is W-2s, 1099, whatever they have passed, whatever you've worked, they should have submitted that to the IRS. That should be in your file. If you have not filed, you need to file. Why? Because I am seeing that people are getting letters in the mail from 2, 3, 4 years ago that they're not even thinking about filing taxes. And y'all notice I said 4 years ago. Normally the IRS stops at 3. They are now asking people to go back and file years that they have not filed. So if you haven't, please file. Okay? That's the first thing. All right. Second thing, I don't know if you guys know this, probably not, because they have not made this on the national news yet. But if you put in for an SBA loan and you were denied for a reconsideration, listen to me, if you were denied for a reconsideration for the EIDL SBA loan, they are opening. I don't know why I'm freezing. I'm sorry. Let me see. I don't know why. Hold on, y'all. Let me check my what's the name? Because I checked this. Yeah, it shouldn't be. All right. Sorry if I'm freezing. I should not be. Okay, I shouldn't be. I don't know. The SBA is going to allow you to do another reconsideration. Supposedly, it is going to be done only if you make a complaint with your congressman. Okay, so I know that's far-fetched, but that did just another congressman or a senator just put that out, that the SBA will be giving individuals the opportunity to go back and do a reconsideration if they did not get their money. Okay, so this is legit businesses. So if you know somebody that did not, please let them know that it will be soon. They'll be giving us instructions on how to do that. Okay, whether you got to go to your congressman, your senator, and then they're going to take names to the SBA, and only those individuals they're going to look at. We don't know yet, but right now that is what's happening. I don't know why some saying it's freezing, some is not. I apologize. It's just not on purpose. Okay, it's the devil. All right, it's the devil. Okay, so SBA will be looking at some of y'all to give y'all some more money. Speaking on the SBA, I don't know, and I told y'all this last week. If you have not, please pull up your application number, your loan number, not application number, your SBA loan. If you got an EIDL, you need that SBA loan number because you will need to start making payments. I told y'all this month is the month that we start making payments. Have y'all noticed anyone, y'all don't have to say anything, y'all might not want to tell on yourself, but did anybody get a statement from the SBA saying that it's time to pay? Did any of y'all get a payment coupon with a dollar amount that you're supposed to pay with your account number? Nobody did. But I'm telling you that 30-month deferment has come to an end this month. So some of y'all might not need to get on the phone with SBA to find out if you are due to make a payment. Because what's going to happen if you don't make a payment? We don't know yet. May go on your credit, might go on your business credit. Who knows? They might come knocking at your door. Okay, you might even start an investigation that you didn't mean to. So if you know that you owe, please take it upon yourself to go and figure out your loan number, not application number, the loan number. Okay, application means you just applied. Loan means you got the money. So get your loan number and please go sign up at pay.gov, pay.gov, and make your payment. All right. SBA is not hiring, but I'll tell you who is hiring. The post office is hiring. Y'all want jobs? This is a great time to get into government, okay? Because nobody don't want to work nowhere. Okay, this is also a great time if you want to be a teacher, and especially if in Florida. So there are substitute teacher jobs just about everywhere. So nobody should be saying that they cannot get a job. It's just people don't want one. At least that's what the government is saying. So they got stuff. All right, SBA Irs Student Loans. And then I'm going to move on to the new stuff, okay? Student loans. Y'all should already know. I'm surprised how many of y'all still ask, but the borrower's defense is for individuals that want to wipe out their loans. And the closed school student loan discharge form. That's a lot, but y'all can always email me and I'll tell you the names again. That is for people who want their money back after they made payments and the school is closed. All right. So let me see what else. Let me see what's big. Let me see what's new. All right. So what has changed from last week to this week? I don't know if y'all saw my video, but Department of Transportation is now making it easier than ever to get your CDL if you are a veteran or a spouse of a veteran. That means, and you don't just have to be veteran. You could be active duty. You could be a reservist. You could be a National Guardsman, or you could be a veteran or a spouse of any of those. If you are any of those and you are interested in getting your CDL, they're going to almost give it to you for free. Thank you, Karan. I appreciate that. So they're basically going to get this thing to you for free. Okay, they're going to look to see what type of military driving experience you have. And if you do, They're going to make it the experience commensurate with what you have from being in the military. And boom, you have a CDL. And boom, you can start working. Now, if you have no experience, and please make sure y'all tell somebody, because I know y'all know some veterans, even if they have no experience, there's a grant opening that will send them to school to pay to get their CDL. All right. Hey, Violet. So they are trying. All right. So if you know a veteran or somebody that's in the military, get ready to get out. This could be some of y'all kids. Make sure you tell them to get that CDL, even if they don't use it. There's nothing wrong with having that designation on your driver's license. Okay. It's just something extra to have. Plus, we don't know what's going to happen in this economy. We might need truck drivers real soon. Okay. Especially if they try to put everybody in jail with this PPP stuff. All right. Okay. The next thing that's been going on. Whew, y'all know it's hot. So I don't have to tell y'all because I'm sure y'all been seeing it. Y'all been seeing these parents that have been going live on Instagram or Facebook, and they have been torturing or harming their children. Okay, we've been seeing a lot of that. But I've also noticed that with that, we have also seen a rise in identity theft for children. Okay, so it made me want to bring this up to y'all tonight to let you guys know. And this is for anyone that's lost someone. Okay, but especially if you have children. And this is something y'all probably didn't know. But when somebody is deceased, that does not block their social security number from being used. Did y'all hear what I just said? So you could die and your family can call Social Security Administration. I'll tell me again about the I don't know what you're talking about, Misi. Explain. So you could call the Social Security Administration and let them know that this person is deceased, no longer here. And the only thing the Social Security is looking for is to make sure that they are not still cutting them a check on the 1st. So they will block the number so there are no more benefits given. But they do. The credit bureaus do require for you to prove to them that the individual is deceased. And now we're wondering why so many people around here are walking around with these stolen social security numbers. That's just one way. Okay, this is one way to get it legitimately. So the video will be up on my page soon, but I'm just letting you guys know who are here that if you know someone in your family, someone that's recently deceased, or it doesn't even matter how long ago it was, if you want to make sure that no one's using their information, because it's a slap in the face, to be quite honest, which is rude and disrespectful, you would need to contact the credit bureaus yourself, all three, to let them know that the person is deceased and you will have to provide a death certificate. Okay. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably didn't know that, but a lot of folks were asking, how do individuals get young people? How do they get their socials? That is one way, because you are not blocking it with the credit bureau. So make sure that you do that. Okay, somebody said, tell me again about the CDL. So the CDL, it is a video on my page. The CDL is for members of the military, reserves, National Guard, and spouses. CDL, basically, you can get it for free through the Department of Transportation. Just came out last week. Okay, so you can go and look for yourself. Just do Department of Transportation CDL. You can look it up on Google and you will see for yourself. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. So I talked about the jobs. I said it was jobs with a substitute teacher, the IRS, and the post office. Okay. So we know those. So if y'all are looking for work, which some of y'all probably not, but you can go to usajobs.com. Okay. USA jobs, jobs.com, and go and find you a good old government job, because some of y'all are going to need to retire with benefits. All right. So y'all always asking me about what grant is out, who is giving out money. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all who's giving out money, but they're not giving out money to y'all. All right. Let me see. Hold on before I get there. Music Genius says, I'm trying to learn the CPN, but find numbers is so hard. It's going to be super hard to find numbers for a CPN because they're making it much harder to create. So you're going to have to do some extra digging if you want to try to find those, unfortunately. Okay. All right. So who got the grant? Well, I'm going to tell you what states got grants. Illinois, Wyoming, Texas, South Carolina, Oregon, Wisconsin, California, and DC. Okay, so y'all probably saying, what them grants for? Y'all don't even want to know, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. These grants, God, y'all see this sweat pouring off my head? I must be real hot. Hold on. Let me cool off. So these grants were issued to the states. They varied in amounts, but they were almost about $1 million each. But what they were for was issued to these states to put in a new system to find what they call EBT trafficking. Now, I don't know how many of y'all have heard of that. I had not heard of it before. And I heard of drug trafficking, sex trafficking. I don't heard of all of them, I thought. But I never heard of EBT trafficking. Now, if y'all have, y'all let me know. Okay? So let me see what comments y'all got, and I'm going to tell y'all what it is. It says, hello, I need the IRS number to speak with somebody. Still haven't gotten my refund. Well, the IRS number is 800-829-1040. 800-829-1040. And if you want them, you got to call early in the morning at like 7:30 to get them. Because if not, you're going to have a very, very hard time trying to get them. All right. So let's get to this EBT trafficking, because some people have done this, okay? And I probably would have been a little guilty too, okay? I'm going to say. So basically, EBT trafficking, and what they're doing in these states that I named, they are putting in new security system software. I have no idea how they're going to implement it, because they're not going to tell us, because if they do, then people going to figure it out. But they are not just going to be looking for EBT. They're also looking at unemployment. So what they're going to do, this grant money they were given, is one, to go back and investigate people who did unemployment fraud. That's one, but that's a small piece. The other piece is going to be to point out individuals that they believe are guilty of benefit fraud. And the biggest one, of course, was EBT. So here is what they are saying EBT trafficking is. Now, I couldn't even believe this is stuff that you can do. So it says exchanging firearms and ammunition for food stamp benefits. That's one. I didn't know people would do that. I didn't know I could say, let me get that Glock 9 for my 300 on my EBT. Okay, but I guess you can. So that's one. Then they have another one. If you purchase food stamps, if you purchase food with food stamps, and it's crazy how they have it, but I'm gonna explain it easier. You know how you can go and buy a bottle of Coca-Cola, and it'll say on the bottle, if you turn this bottle in, you get 5-cent refund or $1 refund or whatever it is. That is considered EBT trafficking. If you bought that soda with EBT, drank the soda, turned around and recycle or turn that bottle in and got paid for it, that is EBT trafficking. That is illegal. Oh, there's more. Okay. Now y'all can make y'all comments, please. Because I know y'all probably like, damn. Let's see. Also, y'all probably know this. Now, if y'all are doing the food stamps and exchanging it for cash or letting somebody else use your card, that is going to be EBT trafficking. Now, I did see, because I was thinking, well, how are they going to know if somebody's going to be using somebody else's card? And I already saw a sample letter that they're going to be sending out to grocery stores or convenience stores, okay? So if y'all like the grocery store or the convenience store owner that y'all go to, don't be trying to do no crime in their store, because now they're going to be responsible for explaining for what you did. The first thing in the letter I have right here, this is a sample letter from, y'all see that USDA right there? Y'all see that USDA? That come from the Department of Agriculture. It explains the date, the account, and the time that the person used the card, and then somebody else came right behind and used it again. So I want y'all to be careful if you have food stamps, and also be careful if you're somebody that receives it or use someone else's food stamps, okay? Because now they are also looking at your purchases and how often you purchase. So don't get no ribs and then go back home and get some more, go back to the store and get more ribs, because then they might try to say you're doing something wrong, okay? It also says trading controlled substances for food stamps. Let's see, we already did the ammunition. We already did and it says that what they plan on doing is, if you get caught doing this, it's a permanent bar from getting public assistance. Okay, now this is what I read from the Florida page. Okay, so Florida says if you are convicted, you are banned permanently from receiving benefits. Now, y'all may not think that's important to say now, but if the individuals are being investigated for one thing, PPP, EIDL, whatever it is, you think they're not going to look at other stuff? They probably are. So y'all need to move different. Y'all need to move a little better, okay? Because you don't know what they're watching. And I already done gave you the states, and I'm giving to you one more time. Illinois, Wyoming, Texas, South Carolina, Oregon, Wisconsin, California, and DC. Okay, y'all know they had to put California on there, all that doggone fraud. Okay, so make sure that y'all are not caught with this SNAP or EBT trafficking. I'm looking back, and it also says, yeah, I didn't even know a lot of people can do all these tricks with the EBT card. I'm like, dang. So yeah, so if y'all know somebody, y'all need to be mindful of that, because we do not want people getting caught up behind no food stamp fraud. All right, let me see what y'all asking really quick. Okay, let me see if anybody asking anything. Okay. Yeah, it is nonsense. I think it's nonsense. I really do. I think that they're putting all this money in to try to catch everybody. This is crazy. All right, so we got that. So of course, y'all know I want to talk about this PPP fraud. I am gonna make a video. So if y'all y'all watch me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, of course, and watch the videos, okay? Because I'll be trying to give y'all information. Now, I am going to make a video later on what people should do in the event that they might be scared. I know y'all done seen the video go around with the lady telling everybody get your house in order. They putting people in jail. Well, she's not lying. They're putting people in jail. I told y'all last week, the girl said the individual that was hired as an investigator, she said that they were not going to put anybody in jail who received less than $11,000. She made a post 2 days later saying that's not true. They just arrested somebody who got a $9,000 PPP loan. Now, we don't know if that was identity theft included in that. There's probably information that we don't know, but the dollar amount does not necessarily matter, like she mentioned last week. I'm not gonna keep going over the CDL again. You see, I hope you heard me. You can watch my video on my TikTok page. I already did a video that explains it. Okay, I don't want to keep going back for other people. If somebody else wants me to do it, I will. But you keep asking, so I'm gonna see if somebody else wants to know. Virginia, did we get this summer food stamps? Probably no. I don't think so. The states did request the money. It is still up to the Department of Agriculture to give the money. If they do, you may have an extra payment. You may notice that you have extra funds that you didn't normally expect. But as it is right now, nobody, at least not Florida, did not get approved for summer PEBT. Okay, summer stamps. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, no, because we haven't seen it. We heard they applied for it, but they still have to get approval to get paid. Okay. Do you know anything about climate credit or borrower's defense? Of course I do. Talk about it all the time. Borrower's defense is what I think people should do to wipe off those loans. If the school is closed, if they're no longer attending the school, they should definitely do borrower's defense. Y'all don't know why I'm so hot today. All right, so here goes some stuff that y'all can do. And then I just want y'all to ask, because some people, I believe, are very afraid to talk about this PPP stuff because they don't want to admit that it could be them. But I'm just going to tell you, if you know somebody that you can trust, or you have somebody that you can trust and talk to this about, what you should be doing, folks, and I don't want to see people waiting until the last minute, is you need to get your paperwork in order, just like that lady said in that video. And what she means when she says get your documents in order, meaning things like a power of attorney. Because if something happens to you and you're arrested or you locked up or whatever, you may not have access to your family and friends like you do now. So it cannot hurt to have a power of attorney laying around with somebody you trust to manage it in the event of that something happens. Okay. So, y'all weren't thinking about some of this stuff in the beginning, but this is the time to start thinking about it, just because you need to cover yourself, because we do not know what to expect coming forward. So here goes my little tips on stuff that anybody may need to help maybe keep them off of this PPP train. All right. One, of course, is to amend your taxes. Y'all know I'm going to always say that. That's the easiest way. You can't get caught in a lie with your taxes if your taxes are amended. Okay. So that's the number one. That's my number one answer. My second answer is, if you have not gotten forgiveness, then why don't you file for bankruptcy if you have no intention on paying it. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people who got these PPP loans that other people did for them, and they did not see what information was put down. They also don't have the login, don't know what bank gave them the money, nothing. Okay. Now, y'all remember I told y'all I had a lady, she got one for $145,000. She didn't apply. Somebody else did. She does not even know how to get forgiveness. So guess what she's going to do? She's going to file bankruptcy because the PPP loan is unsecured debt. And there's no sense to, now that does not free her in the event there's an investigation. Okay. It does not. But it is better to have it paid or forgiven or gone than leaving it out there and not paying it at all. Okay, that's worse. So she needs to do something instead of not paying it. The other option is forgiveness. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I got an email from Blue Acorn this weekend saying that if you know people who have not applied for forgiveness, to still apply. There's time. Now, I don't know how true that is about time for forgiveness, because forgiveness is done ended, but maybe the bank specifically doesn't have a problem. Now, let me tell y'all probably don't know this, but Wampley, Blue Acorn, Blue Vine, drop some more of those little fly-by-night companies y'all never heard of. They gave out the PPP money. They're all of those presidents and vice presidents, employees. Guess where they are now? They are now being investigated themselves. They have to report to Congress. They have to show why were there so many $20,833 loans going through without any verification. Now, they're not going to make them suffer like they will us, but they are under the light too. So I feel like when somebody's under the light and they don't want to be in trouble, they push it on to somebody else. So what are they going to do? They're going to blame all of y'all. So since they're executives, they're probably rich. They're not going to go through what other po folks going to go through. So I would tell you to find, you're either going to amend them taxes, file bankruptcy to get the debt if you did not do forgiveness. If you can do forgiveness, the other option is to make payments. Some of y'all got partial forgiveness, not full forgiveness, because when you went to do your forgiveness, your bank said you didn't put the right information in the first place. So we're not going to give you the full forgiveness. If that is you, you can pay it or you can do bankruptcy. And then your last option is to pray. Okay. Now I think prayer should go with every single one of these, because nobody knows who name is going to get called and what. And a lot of people around here laughing, ha, ha, ha. Y'all got all this money and now y'all finna go to jail. But guess what's even more funny is if somebody got a loan in their name and then the feds come knocking at their door. So I would say everybody needs to be humbled a little bit, because during the pandemic, it was just too much fraud and nobody is exempt, whether you did the application or somebody else. Somebody probably got your information. Okay. Now, some of y'all that know how to go online and can block stuff and search, you may be okay, but I don't put it past anybody. So let me see what y'all got going on. Let me see what y'all saying. Let's see. Do we get, okay, you asked about the food stamps. All right, we talked about the bars of fence. Climb credit, I have to see. Let's see. Brenda says, happy note, charity care works. Woo, woo. I told y'all. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that, man. Let me read this again. Brenda says, happy note, charity care works. Inquired a few months ago, and they took some info over the phone, and now bill is paid. It says, I currently have another bill I'm working on. This time they're sending me an application. I know, Miss Brenda. Okay, Miss Brenda, thank you. That just brightened my day. So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, another video that I already have on TikTok, but charity care. I told y'all that charity care is a real program. Now, hospitals may not all call them that. Look, I got to take a picture of this, Miss Brenda, because I got to post that. Okay, but charity care may not always be the name that your hospital uses, but they have a program. All hospitals do, about 98%. So if you have hospital bills and you're also unemployed, underemployed, you don't make that much money, then I don't know what you're waiting on. And honestly, if you work and make good money, I would call and see if you can get on this. You know why? Because charity care also backdates. So you might have just got that good job 6 months ago, but 2 years ago, You might have not had that job, and now you got those medical bills. So thank you again, Miss Brenda. Y'all need to do what she did, okay? A little bit of patience and a little bit of aggravation, because sometimes you got to aggravate these folks to make these things work, but it works, okay? All right, so thank you. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for that. All right, so let me see what y'all saying over here on TikTok real quick. Hey, thank you for joining. And no, it's not funny. Yes, they just added to inflation a penalty. I'm telling y'all, it's so much stuff that is going on that I really don't like to come on here and make it sound sad and bad every Monday, but I just have to let y'all know, because people walking around here like ain't nothing going on. And it's like a lot of stuff is going on. You know, it's a lot of stuff. And we have to, we got to stay aware, folks. We really, really do. All right, let's see. You said I got it and gave it right back. I know that's right. It was bait. Yes, it was. All the PPP EIDL, I believe it was. Now I do, because now I'm looking at how they're handling the situation. Whereas I feel like they can just make everybody owe the money back. Okay, basically. Any chance house prices are going to go down? House prices will probably not go down until around next year. House prices don't normally go down around Christmas time anyway. You know why? Because people aren't moving. It's usually going to be still and steady. Nobody's doing anything right now. Kids are back in school. Y'all see me just sweating on here like a little. I ain't gonna say what I was sweating like, but I'm sweating. Okay. So house prices, I would say I wouldn't look for house prices to go down until next year sometime. House prices usually match the school. So school's out, houses are ready to be sold. Why? Because parents have the availability to move when school is out versus when they're in school. And nobody likes to change schools while children are in school. So I would wait until next year. Look at that. Well, thank you, Earth Blue. Okay, Earth Blue said to tell y'all about the VVRAP is free funds for trade school. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'll do a video on that, because we don't actually have a lot of veterans that watch the show. I do have some, but we don't have as much as I like. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all should be looking at is call y'all community colleges in y'all area and ask them what programs are funded by grants. There are a ton. Nursing programs are funded by grants now. Trucking programs are funded by grants. And if you're in Florida, you can go to the Career Source. Now, they probably have a Career Source in every state. It's probably a different name, but in Florida, it's Career Source. Career Source has funds, y'all, okay? Not just to send you to be no CNA. They could send you for an LPN. So if y'all want money, all you got to do is call that local community college and say, and ask to speak to the registrar people. Hey, I just want to know what grants, you know, what money the school has gotten for what type of, you know, study. Trade, you know, can I do a technical trade? Can I drive? Can I be a nurse? Because basically whatever is shortened out in the economy, teachers, truck drivers, nurses, those are the things they're going to put their money into. Why? Because they want you guys to go to school, get your education for free so that you can go back and work. Now, they do stuff like this with the government. If y'all did not know, at the VA hospital, you do not have to be a veteran, but you can get a job working for the VA as a CNA. And as long as you choose to work for them for 3 years after graduating, they will send you to school to get your RN, as long as you work for the hospital. Now, it's a program that a lot of people don't know about, but they have them. Same thing with those who got these student loans. They cannot be dismissed. Go and get you a job with Uncle Sam and get you one of those jobs that has student loan repayment, because a lot of times they will put money towards repaying it. Or if you're a public servant, you can have them forgiven. I know a lot of y'all got those emails, and if y'all didn't know, they send them to everybody. So if y'all who are not public servants, if you got that email saying to sign for this PSLF waiver, they send that to everyone. So I know a lot of people, they emailed me and they said, girl, I just got this. I think they're trying to forgive my loans. No, they're not. You don't qualify for that. Now, if anybody got it, if you want to take the time and do the application, please do. But if you do not have time in a job that is a public service job, librarian, police officer, military, anyone that works for a 501c3, it can even be a church employee. That's a 501c3. If you don't have the job that lines up with that, if you don't have the time, which is the 10 years, If you also do not have consolidated loans, you will not qualify. Your loans have to be consolidated. How many people are getting turned down because there aren't? Small things like that. Y'all got to start reading this fine print because y'all are letting precious time slip away. And now y'all keeping bills on your credit that you don't want, that you, if you would have just read or listened to your girl, you would know. Okay. So let me see what y'all asking. Earth Blue, I took a picture of that, so I'm gonna make a video. Thank you. All right, Music Genius, I am gonna keep this video. If not, it's gonna definitely show up on my YouTube, so you can watch after this. Let me see what y'all talking about. Any chance? Okay, we talked about the house prices. My PPP was forgiven. Hold on, Miss Gwen. I got to let you. I hate to tell you this, but just because your PPP was forgiven, that does not take place of fraudulent activity. So it's a lot of people that think like that. When I say they're coming, people are like, "Ooh, I'm glad my PPP loan was forgiven." That doesn't mean the crime went away. So if you lied. Let's just keep it real. I'm not a judge nor a jury, so I'm just talking to you. If you lied, embellished, whatever word you want to use to get that PPP, it don't matter if it's forgiven or not. What matters is when they start checking the paperwork. So if it's forgiven or not, and they happen to look at your IRS taxes, when they look at your taxes from your PPP and it don't match, guess what they're gonna do? Bank, we're gonna need that money back because this person didn't tell the truth. The forgiveness only means that the SBA paid the bank for giving you the money. That's it. There's no forget. The money didn't just, it didn't do that. It just didn't go away. Okay. So I have to say that, and I have to be extra dramatic with it because I get that response all the time. Ooh, I'm glad my PPP forgiven. Girl, that don't mean nothing. Sorry. Not you, Miss Green. I'm just saying, in general, it doesn't mean a thing. Okay. Paid off or not, paid off does nothing against the crime. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't. It does not take it away. Not at all. Oh, look at this. She said, thanks for the info about Arise. You were right again. Woo, woo. Okay. And if y'all don't know, Arise, ARISE.com is a for real at home, work from home job. You can be your own call center. And Miss Mo Williams, I hope that you even looked into the part where you can hire people to work under you. So the only thing that you would have to provide them with is a laptop and a monitor, or you can make sure that they have it on their own. So anybody that's trying to be a boss and y'all ain't got the money to be a boss like you want to be yet, you can go to Arise, work your own hours. And then once you get and learn how the system goes, start hiring your friends. Your mama them ain't working. And not trying to be funny, everybody gonna need a job, even your girl, okay? I've been looking at these substitute jobs, and baby, let me tell y'all, I'm thinking about taking one. Ooh, I'm just dropping all my fans. I'm thinking about taking a substitute job. The job paid too dang on good. I couldn't believe they paid this well. So if y'all are looking, I am live right now. Thank you. I'll call you back. Okay, bye. Thanks. Bye. So if y'all looking for a job, y'all know y'all can be a substitute teacher all up and down through Florida. They paying, and it's $172 a day. Okay, but you can also do Arise, ARISE.com. Okay, so thank you very much, Miss Mo, for letting y'all know. Y'all know I'm only trying to bring y'all stuff that's gonna help elevate and add to your life because that is what we're supposed to do for each other. Arise, ARISE.com. That's it. Go right there. You sign a non-disclosure agreement. You answer some questions. Then you can start working as soon as you pay for the training. And the cheapest one I saw was $10, and the most expensive one I think was $50. And that is to train with the company you're going to be working for. You pay for yourself. Why? Because you don't work for nobody. You your own boss. Okay. Now everybody want to be a boss. Now let's see you make it happen. Now after you get this down, go back and hire your friends. You can sign up with the same company as an employer instead of an employee. Did y'all hear what I just said? Y'all can start this company as an employer versus an employee. Everybody, we can be po rich now, okay? We definitely can be po rich. If people can be ghetto fabulous and bougetto, we can be po rich. And po rich is doing what rich people do, but our income just ain't as much as theirs. So we po rich, but we're getting there, okay? So make sure y'all go there. Thank you for letting me know, Miss Mo. All right, let me see. All right, somebody said, what if your PPP is paid off again? It doesn't matter. paid off does not make it go away. Now, yes, you might be on, I can't even say you're going to be on the back burner, because the majority of the people that they've already caught for the PPP, guess what? Theirs was forgiven too. Now, not the ones that probably got the 2 and 3 and 4 million, but some of those are forgiven too. Now, y'all notice they're not going to put that in the indictment. Now, a lot of times they're not going to list that because they don't want people to know that we can still come and get you after it's forgiven. But please do not be under any impression that you cannot. Okay, we poor rich. Thank you, reporting. That's what we is right now. We poor rich. We getting them. I said, yes, Monica, I am doing a true crime, honey, because I got some good ones. And if y'all don't know what my true crime is, I'm actually taking real crime cases and breaking them down for y'all so that y'all can understand not only the crime, but how they did it. Because y'all might find out that some of y'all some criminals out, okay, and did not know. Y'all know what the law say, what they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. So you could be a criminal and don't even know it, and they'll still charge you the same. Don't make sense to me, especially if you didn't know you're doing wrong. But I'm going to try not to give y'all too much because I want y'all to be able to be in denial. All right. Okay. So she said, I had my docs provided in check. Now, if you did your application correct and you did not embellish or lie, then you have no problem worrying about your stuff being forgiven. If you are unsure about what you did, you're going to be stuck on my last bullet. And that was the prayer bullet. Okay. Because you can't do nothing else. It's forgiven. So all you can do is go on with some prayer and keep on living your life for the next 10 years until this is over. All right. But y'all noticing that the PPP investigation, EIDL investigation, the unemployment investigation, all of the COVID funding is 10 years. And also the IRS that they're bringing on, they're going to do that over 10 years. Y'all not seeing that there is very, very, I know very possible. They're definitely going to be looking at the majority of y'all that watch me. Why? Because of the income bracket y'all in. They're going to be looking. So please, CYA. If y'all don't know what that means cover your assets. All right. So that means make some smarter decisions going at least until 2030. Well, no, not 2030, until 2030. Y'all need to be as clean as a whistle for 10 years. After that, you can go back to doing whatever you've been doing because we just don't know. Okay. All right. Ora says, I applied for my student loan forgiveness waiting. If anybody else applied for the student loan forgiveness and you did it through borrower's defense, please be prepared to wait up to 12 months. If you did a student loan forgiveness any other way, through any of those other programs, it will not take that long. It actually should take a couple months. Okay. Thank you. What's Up Network? I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Thank you, AV. I'm glad you paid it. All right. It says, I'm looking for a job. Well, the best place to look for a job right now, I told y'all, go to Irs if y'all can work for yourself and work from home, or get y'all a government job because Irs don't give no retirement check. And a lot of y'all gonna put as many exemptions y'all possibly can so y'all not paying nothing on your taxes. And then you're gonna we don't want that. So make sure that you got that right. All right, it says, I have worked for Irs for 10 years. Woo, woo. Well, you have to tell me, Elite Ice, we need to hear about this. How do you hire other people to work under you? I would love to know more about that, okay? Because I would love to make a video for these guys so that they can be bosses. We can be rich bosses, okay? We don't have to have no Johnson & Johnson. We can have J&J, okay? We don't have to have all that. Rich, we getting there, y'all. Hey, Dallas. All right. Okay, so Irs does a 1099. All right, so 1099, y'all are independent contractors. So that means y'all not gonna be paying no taxes. So Miss Mo, I hope you are taking taxes out of your job, or at least getting ready to put some aside so you can pay taxes, or be prepared to have your expenses ready for your tax preparer. August 25th is my tax class for those who want to just be prepared for 2023. I know I'm bringing it up late, but that's all right. Y'all know how I'm bad with that sometimes. But that is next Thursday. It's a Zoom. We'll be on there until everybody has all their questions answered and they feel comfortable and ready for what is next. Okay. Some of y'all had people that have died. Y'all ain't filed taxes with them. Y'all don't even know what to do. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we need to talk about so we can be ready. All right. Hey, Chantel. Okay. Music Gene said, so the PPP loan forgiven. The loan has been forgiven if you apply for it. But forgiven does not mean forgotten. Okay. Forgiveness just means the SBA paid the bank for the money they loaned you, but that does not absolve you from any responsibility with the SBA, because the SBA still owns you right here. You are their little bitch because they paid for you. Okay. So we just have to make sure that we are good. Now, one of the ways that you could keep this down is if you know you got an EIDL loan and you know that you're on deferment, you need to go and find out if you're one of those people that needs to get ready to pay this month, because you don't need a red flag or somebody sending you letters saying you ain't paid in 3 months. And then you're wondering why you're getting letters at your door. Okay. So we want to be smart about that. All right. Oh, look at that. Somebody said Arise got free training right now. So if y'all are interested, man, y'all dropping bombs over here. Thank you, Miss Mo. So if y'all want to be a boss, work for yourself, or hire people to work under you, the training is free. So all you got to do is go sign up, which is free, the training, which is free, and then go get paid. I mean, come on. Too easy. Look, I might need to go and do it. All right. Chacha says, I've been with Arise over a decade. Now, let me find out all these people got this work for Arise and we didn't know about it. Y'all keeping secrets. Arise is a good little hidden secret. There are a lot of companies like Arise. That is not the only one, but Arise seems to be the most popular one, okay? And they deal with a lot of brands that we know. Disney, ADT, Carnival Cruise Lines, a lot of those things that we know. So y'all are interested, ARISE.com. Music Gene says, what's my Instagram? All of my social media is Shamika Saves. My YouTube, my everything. So if y'all have not, please go find me in these places. I'm very easy to reach. I know a lot of y'all be calling me anyway. I don't know why, but y'all do be 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. Who raised y'all? But y'all be calling me. I appreciate it. And you can also book me for a consultation. Okay, that's right, Ms. Mo. Thank you. Okay, let me see. So it says, if somebody died, can you file for them? Absolutely. Somebody says, why don't you sign up for my class? The link is in my bio. It'll take you to my page. You can get my ebooks or you can get my class information. The Zoom class is $25 and it is going to answer all your questions. And yes, you can file for somebody that is dead. I am very surprised that people don't know that. Do you know how many tax refunds of money that's just been sitting out there because somebody died and y'all didn't think about turning them taxes in? The IRS is getting over on y'all. Yes. Okay. And if you have not gotten your return, that's common. I'm only saying that because I've been getting more and more people calling me saying they're getting letters in the mail. So if you haven't gotten your return, that's not uncommon. Get ready. It's going to happen again next year. Okay. Let's see. Arise is available everywhere. All you have to do is log in and can work. My consultations are for 30 minutes. They're $45. I try to be cheap and affordable. I'm not trying to remember now. We are po rich. Okay. We're not rich. We po rich. So I try to keep my prices at an income level of which y'all can afford. Okay. Now it's 7:48. Let me run down what we talked about real fast. See, Arise is where it's at. Look, people and I know that's right. I'm excited about Arise. I might go work for them. Arise, ARISE.com. Go work for them. USAjobs.com. Government jobs. Work for the post office. Work for IRS. They hiring. Okay. Look, y'all can go tell on some of y'all friends that got the PPP. Y'all can go work for them. All right. If you got the SBA EIDL loan, you need to make sure that you are paying your payments. Payments due this month. Okay, we already halfway through the month, and I don't know not one person that called me and said, Shamika, I don't know how to make my payment. So I know people ain't paying attention. I know they're not, because as soon as people got to start paying, that's when the email is going to come in saying, where I get my loan number from? I can't find it. Yeah, USA Jobs with an S after jobs. But yeah, so I know people are not paying. If Arise is saying they cannot verify your SSN, man, I got a trick for you. Use your EIN. But I'm going to do a video, but I ain't going to put it here. I'm going to do a video. Man, I'm telling you, it's just so much stuff out here that is just crazy. And I see why it's so much fraud and identity theft. They leave stuff wide open and people fall right in it. And sometimes you don't know. It says, my dad passed in 2018, so I can file for him. If your dad passed in 2018, technically you are past the 3 years to claim the refund. But if you happen to have a letter of administration, meaning you are the person that can handle your dad's estate, I would submit it with a letter letting them know that you just found out. Some people don't know. that they can file for a deceased individual, and I would see if I can get my return. The only reason why I'm saying to see is because the IRS says a lot of stuff on the website. Then you call and the people tell you a lot of stuff. And then what really happens ain't none of that stuff. So I'm not going to tell anybody not to. So if your dad passed, kids, whatever it is that has passed, please go and get your refund. And speaking of death, my true crime story that I just did today is about these parents who are harming their children and how they leave the social wide open for fraudsters to get. And I'm going to just let y'all know before we go. If you have someone that's died, you know you do have to call the credit bureaus to have them close that social. Social Security was not there to do that. Only the credit bureaus will put a deceased on that Social Security number so that nobody else can use it. Think about how many people in your family that are gone. Now, think if somebody got their Social Security number. The name ain't hard to find, and their birthday. They can run a gamut and go and have a good time opening bank accounts, probably going for credit cards. Now, if it's been years, it may be hard to do that. But if it hasn't been that long, it ain't going to be that hard. Especially if somebody just died. Can you imagine if they got that information? That's the perfect time to do it. Soon as someone is deceased, snatch their information, go to another state and open up all kind of stuff in their name. Not trying to scare nobody, but I'm just letting y'all know that this is the kind of stuff that happens. It's so easy to steal information. Very easy. I can give y'all websites right now that not on purpose that you go to find Social Security numbers. I can just tell you to type in 1040 and Social Security tax returns will come up. People that I don't even know. This is not my system. This is a website that I go to. I read a lot, and that stuff is available. And you know what? It's from people like you who save your documents to certain file repositories that turn around and you don't know, and your stuff, it either get hacked or leaked, and now all your personal stuff is on another website for somebody else to see. I'm just saying, okay? Luckily, I don't have those type of intentions to do anything like that, but I definitely will bring it to y'all and let y'all know so that you could cover yourself, because that is the problem. If you don't know what you need to do, how can you do anything about it? All right? So let me see what y'all asking, and then this should be it, okay? All right, so again, if you can't verify with Irs using your social, please go and get your EIN number. Very easy to do. Foreign nationals can get EIN numbers and they don't have a social, so you should be able to do the same thing. All right. It says you may not want to do that because those are sold from people that work at. It says you may not want to do that because those are sold from people that work at those places. What is sold from those people that work at those places? No, my AC is on. I am in my 40s, baby. This is called good old men on pause and hot. Can you do a lock for your kids' social? You absolutely can. If you hit that link in my bio, I made an ebook. Okay, it is $10, but the ebook comes with all the links so that you can just click to request the report, click to request the forms to block, because with minors, you cannot call the credit bureau and just freeze their stuff. It is paperwork, and they know that it's difficult, and a lot of people aren't organized. So if you want to know exactly what you need to do, move out all the fluff. I try not to talk about fluff, only what the details and the facts are. Go to the link in my bio and get that ebook. Okay, if you haven't gotten your return, I'm telling y'all, I might should let y'all call me, and because I do have a fee service that we can skip the line and get to the IRS in like 5 minutes. Okay, but I pay for it. So if y'all were to use my number, y'all would have to pay me a portion, at least a few dollars, because you can skip in the line. Now, you're only going to be on the phone on hold with IRS about 5 minutes. Okay, I do that with only my customers who are foreign nationals. I let my foreign customers use it for free. But everyone else, they're going to have to put down a couple bucks, okay? Just because I have to pay for it. All right. I know if y'all see this big ass light I'm sitting in front of, you'll be sweating too. And you know what? I don't care. I'm sweating. I look good, wet, baby. All right, Jumper Man. Thank you. Wet or not, okay? Let me see what y'all got. Okay, you haven't gotten one stimulus. Did you apply? And if you haven't got one, you need to see if you haven't gotten a stimulus because they can't verify you. That is probably one of the biggest reasons a lot of folks ain't getting no money, because the IRS cannot verify who you are. It says, do you have any information about Ready Life launch program for Bernice King? Pisces girl, send me that in an email. My email is in the bio. Send that. I'll look and I'll do a video on it if it is good. Okay. I'm not gonna delete it. Genteria, I know. See how they be trying to come from me? They be like, I'm the wrong person to try to come from because you cannot. You can't. Okay. I'm gonna go there right along with you. Okay. All right, y'all. So if y'all don't have any other questions, I'll give y'all a couple minutes to see if y'all got any questions for me. Y'all know I try to stay on here and keep y'all on here for an hour. I already have new videos up on my YouTube. Next Thursday is my tax class, $25 to make sure you are prepared for 2023. Let me remind y'all, bank statement's going to be in our taxes this year, okay? Some of y'all need to be getting ready to know what we need to be getting prepared for, especially if you're a business owner. Okay, this is your last couple months to make changes, and a lot of y'all need to do that. Okay. It says I got an EIN number. I was told that I owe the IRS. If you got an EIN number and you owe the IRS, do you want to pay them? Do you want to go on some type of hardship, a payment plan, or do you want to file bankruptcy? You do have options. Hit the link in the bio, and we can talk about it, Miss Latoria. Let me see. You're welcome for the info. I appreciate it. Let's see. Try bio TV menopause. You know, I got to try something, y'all, because I'm telling you, this light and in my 40s, it don't help. But it's okay. I don't mind. I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to still keep giving y'all this juice, even with the juice flowing down. Okay? So, the Arise Pay is okay. The cheapest that I've seen Arise Pay is $13 to $14. I will tell you that if somebody wants to send me their info for Arise and somebody wants to get info from somebody about Arise, I will put you two together. But I need somebody who works for the company to hit me up, Miss Mo, and I will put them with you so they can ask you questions or in your inbox or what have you. Okay, we don't bother people without giving them a couple bucks of our time. So even if it's a $2, $3, $5 cash app, make sure you hit somebody up for asking them these questions because I know you're gonna want the insight. So let them tell you. The link to my class, the link is in my bio. So all you gotta do is click the link in my bio and it will take you to all of my stuff. Okay. And you know, you are very welcome, Miss Latoya. Okay, we're supposed to look out for one another. That's all this is to give y'all the up and up on what's going on so that nobody is behind. Okay, the link for the Navient lawsuit, Mr. Avery, send me an inbox. I will send you the information. There are more than Navient lawsuits. There are a ton of lawsuits. The main thing you guys should be concerned about is your school included in one of them? So I wouldn't just say Navient lawsuit because there's a Sweetwater lawsuit. There's quite a few, but you can always just see if your school is included in a lawsuit. And I'll tell you, I'll get that school from you, Avery, and I'll help you out. Let me see. You guys are welcome. Yeah, and I guess that's it. And then last but not least, if you guys are interested in doing a credit consultation, because a lot of people credit is jacked up, or you're trying to get your business credit on. My credit consultations are $20. Okay. It includes my free website, credithacker.com, credithacker.com. And it's a dash between the credit and hacker, but it includes my free website where you can go on there and get your own dispute letters. Okay. All you got to do is link your reports up and hit print, and it does the rest for you. You just put the stamp and address it to who it's going to, and you're done. Okay. Sandra says, can you file bankruptcy if you're not working? Absolutely. If you ain't working, that's the best time to file because you're broke. And that's what we talk. We talk to broke people, almost broke people, getting out of broke, going into pay, and we talking to people who are middle class. These are the 4 groups we talk to here. So Miss Sandra, yes, you can. You know I do it. So send me a message and I will send you the checklist of what you need if you're interested in filing for the bankruptcy. Okay. And Monica, if you need that, send me a message, whether on TikTok or on my, or hit that link in the bio with my email, and then I will give you the information. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm about to sweat it out. Look, I'm about to go. I probably lost 5 pounds talking to y'all. I'm going to get hospital bills off your credit by using Charity Care. The same program that we just was verified works. If you do not know about Charity Care, please look at the videos. It's right there it's right there up in the top 2 rows. Okay. It says medical bills. Did you get these medical bills off your credit 2022? Okay. So you can find out there. If you need more information, I can help you. But you guys gonna have a wonderful Monday. I will see you next Monday. If y'all have questions, all you got to do is send me a message, drop me a line. Y'all know I will answer. video topics on YouTube, I will do that. If it's something you want to know about specifically, but you don't want to tell anybody and you want me to be the voice, hit me up. I got you. All right. So y'all have a good one. Be blessed. Bye. Take care. See y'all. Bye.